In a distant town cemetery, there lived a little skeleton boy named Alan. He was different from other skeletons. Not only was he not scary, but he was also a bit funny. He always liked to dance, tapping his own bones like drums, often making other skeletons laugh out loud. However, Alan had a small secret in his heart. He really wished for a living friend. Whenever the night grew quiet, Alan would quietly sit at the edge of the cemetery, watching from afar as the children in town played and laughed. The children were always running happily, while Alan could only watch from a distance. Every Halloween, the children would dress up in all sorts of costumes, knocking on doors for candy. But Alan never dared to approach, afraid he might scare them away. One night, Alan gathered up his courage. He thought, maybe this Halloween, I could try to make a friend. So, he put on a cute pumpkin hat, making himself look less frightening. He sneaked into the town's Halloween party, his heart full of anticipation. When the skeleton boy entered the party, everyone was too busy having fun to notice him at first. The children were too occupied with their games, until a little girl spotted him. She was wearing a cute little dress. She asked in surprise,
"Who are you?"
Alan stammered,
"My name is Alan. I just want to play with everyone. I won't scare anyone, I swear. Can I play with you all? Please."
The children examined Alan carefully. Seeing the pumpkin hat on his head, they were all amazed. Everyone said in unison,
"He seems interesting, he seems fun, let's play together."
Alan was both surprised and happy. He didn't expect to make friends so quickly. As the party went on, Alan played games and danced with the children. He even performed his signature a bone dance, making everyone laugh. No one was afraid of him. Instead, they found him very fun. He happily lined up with the children, playing trick-or-treat games together. But as the night was coming to an end, Alan felt that he had to return to the cemetery. He said to everyone,
"I must go home."
But in his heart, he felt a little sad, and he said,
"I live far away. I can only come out once a year. I'll return next Halloween. Will you guys still remember me?"
A little girl took out a lantern and said,
"This is for you. Whenever you want to play with us, hold this lantern. We'll know it's you, and we won't be afraid."
Another little boy also took out a pumpkin lantern and said to Alan,
"Alan, take this pumpkin lantern with you. You will not feel lonely anymore."
Alan looked at the small lantern glowing warmly, as if there were tears in his eye sockets. Even though he had no tears, his heart was full of emotion. He never thought anyone would accept and care for him like this.
"Thank you, everyone. I will definitely come back to play with you all."
The skeleton boy smiled, then took the lantern, skipping joyfully back to the cemetery. Every Halloween, Alan would bring his lantern back to the town, spending a night full of laughter and warmth with his friends in town. Since that day, whenever night fell, the townspeople would occasionally see a skeleton carrying a lantern, playing with the children. He was no longer a frightening ghost, but a friend to all, bringing laughter and joy. Alan. The children in the town no longer feared friends who looked different, because they might need a warm hug more than we imagine. This heartwarming story spread, making Halloween not just about fear, is about friendship and inclusion.